Greetings everybody, big news. You can now purchase said shirts and tank tops at the link below. Okay, now back to business. The 5 biggest mistakes people make when they go to the gym, especially now when they go back to the gym. Mistake number 1 is not doing their homework, just like in school. What I mean by this, the homework is the stuff that sucks, that people don't want to do. As an example, doing your YTAs for the posterior chain, doing proper rear delt flies, doing your pull parts and your rotations for shoulder health, right? All that stuff is like not cool, but it will save you from injuries on the road, you know, hip, abdominal, all these things, okay? So, do your homework, that's part 1. Number 2, overpressing. What do I mean by this? Well, what's the most fun to train? Chest, tries, bis, delts, right? In that order. What does this give us? It gives us this, right? The hunched forward, weird quasi-motor physique. So overpressing is A, aesthetically an issue, and B, shoulder health-wise. So the ratio of pressing to pulling should be 1 to 3, because in the back there's way more muscles and more muscle mass than there's in the front. But there's also proper pulling, so that needs to be learned. So most people, when they pull, especially lat pull, so it's really like a jerky biceps curl or something like that, right? Something like this. Whereas what you need to be doing is tuck the hips a little bit, and now bring the hips down, and now have the elbows go down, and then squeeze tight when you feel. So you don't want to be the human tiller power and do a push. Just like that. So the motion when pulling ends here. That goes for single arm rows as well. So like a single arm row, imagine like I'm flat on the floor, you wouldn't pull to here like some sort of weird chainsaw. So you would just be pulling to about here, and then you would actually try to wrap around. Okay? So overpressing is number 2. The next one is what I call white paint, black paint. So imagine you're painting a house like beautiful blue, whatever. But then the last bucket, you take this really ugly gray and slash it over. You do this every day. Would that be a great idea? Arguably not, right? What do I mean by this? By this, I mean garbage sets, garbage reps. So whenever you lose execution, that stuff just adds tons of stress to the recovery system and does very little for muscle mass. So let's say you've been training chest, everything went well, and you have been doing the sets, like, you know, the perfect squeeze and all that sort of thing. And then you put in like another 3 sets just like that. That will do nothing but tell your muscles that there's another way to really exercise and not negate but diminish what you have been doing before. So basically, whatever you don't get done in 45 minutes is probably not gonna happen, okay? So garbage sets, reps, exercises to be avoided. And then there is, people don't see the forest for the trees. So they wanna train, and they will should I use this machine and that machine, or how many sets and reps, and should I train high, what is that? But you know, at the bottom of all things, right, is the rep, right? So if you don't get the reps right, then all this stuff doesn't really matter, because it's just like you're just doing stuff, right? So as an example, if I'm using this mighty 5-pound for a bicep curl, right, and I'm doing something like this, I'm really doing a front raise. So what I want to be doing is actually put it slightly in front of me, so the force goes down, or I could also lean a little bit, like so, and then put my thumb under, and I start here, and then I rotate like this. And I try to get as many perfect reps as I can, okay? So that goes for every exercise. And number 5 is over-reliance on supplements. So supplements, of course, is like next to Coca-Cola, the biggest market, right? But the thing is that 97 of our supplement, 97% are just garbage, right? or at least they don't warrant a price tag. So supplements in the grand scheme of things are at best 2 to 3% of your success, right? So you have your protein powders, which is more about food, really, right? Then there's creatine, which is a proven muscle builder, and there's caffeine, which is a proven fat burner, even though I doubt that anybody in the US is under caffeinated at this point, but that's a different story. CMA, zinc and magnesium, because most people are deficient in that, you know. Then it already gets iffy, like green powders can be helpful if you're not big on eating vegetables or so. And all the other stuff, like, as my coach from East Germany always said, Mikey, there's two things that work, food and drugs. Food you gotta have and drugs are optional. Meaning, supplements simply are not, even if they're marketed like drugs, they don't work like drugs, okay? They don't do the same thing. So don't bother. And also, no supplement and no drug on the planet will ever make up for crappy diet and training, okay? So, to summarize, do your homework. Do not overpress. Make sure that you don't add any stuff of garbage. Have your reps right, and do not rely on supplements.